Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm Annie Catabriga, and I'm here to bring us our weekly energy theme reading with the Reinforced Wisdom deck. And I want to let you know, in case you haven't gotten your copy yet, I have 5 copies of this deck left. I don't know when I'm going to get another run printed. I had 500 made in 2020 and I'm down to the last handful. So if you've been thinking about getting one, this is definitely the time. And then I'll be on a break from selling the decks for an unbeknownst amount of time. All right, everybody, I've drawn us a card. Let's see what we got this week. Communication. So this is the toucan. I haven't seen this one come up for a while. So let's take some time with our guides here and see what we can get on this theme. I'm seeing a communication, it's almost like a wall that has been built around communicating something, and the wall comes down this week. And it feels like a rush, almost like when a dam being pushed over or crumbled, and then a flow of water that rushes through it. Except we want to think about this as a metaphor for the way that we're communicating about something. So our guides are saying, now is the time. If you've been having a thought with a person in your life where you're thinking, I really want to tell them this, but you've been holding back, or you've been thinking you really want to share something with somebody, but you've been waiting for the right time. This week feels like a very opportune time to allow those words to come out, allow that self-expression to be shared with whoever this is. Because not only is it likely to be well received, but you're also likely to be able to communicate well. You're likely to be able to speak honestly, eloquently, gently, and have that information land in the way that you would hope that it would. I even see this as something that just kind of flows naturally into conversations. It might not have to be a plan necessarily. I mean, it could be, but I see it as more like you're with somebody and it's just something that feels like it naturally comes up, and then it's sorted out, or it's responded to in a way that feels really opportune and good for both parties. And I'm hearing that the more honest we can be, the more authentic, the more vulnerable and truthful we can be with ourselves and others this week, the better off these communications are going to go. And the thing is that there's pieces that we don't know about that other people are experiencing in their relationships with us. There might be pieces that we haven't seen, we haven't even conceptualized, we have no idea about. And when this floodgate opens, then there's this opportunity for others to share with us their own experiences that we may have just been completely oblivious to. I don't see this as a fight necessarily. I mean, there could be vulnerable topics that come up, but I see it just pouring out. And then once it's out in the open, there's this beautiful opportunity to heal anything that hasn't been exposed to, to truth. Mm-hmm. Our guides are also saying that when we hold on to things and we don't speak them, even though we know that things are true for us and we know that we would be more authentic to and honest with ourselves if we did, it creates blockages, energetic blockages in our bodies. And when they're giving us this image of a dam breaking, you can also imagine it as like energy dams within your own body that break down when you communicate in an honest way, which is good for the overall flow of energy throughout all of the channels in your body. And I also see that once these things are out in the open, then something else can move forward, something else can be created. There's something that comes after the conversation. There's something that comes after the spilling of the truth that feels inspiring, connective. It feels like a next step or even a next chapter, possibly in this relationship with this person. So there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of healing this week that come from communication. All right, everyone, have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Take care. Bye.